Hello, everyone. And I have something that I'd like you to consider today. I can't get it out. I ask a question, but this time I'm making a statement and I want you to think about it and consider it. And it's in order to be and have success in your business and your everyday life, you have to do or must do or should do certain things. I have four important actions to consider. When you think about your business, when you think about your everyday life, they intertwine. Or at least mine does. And I'd like for you guys to be interactive and let me know what you think. I've got my notes here. I've got my little electronic notes down here. So you'll see me looking down, and I'm trying to keep looking like with my head down, with my eyes up towards the camera so that you can actually see my eyes instead of seeing that glare in my glasses. So we're giving it a shot. What can we do? So as I was thinking about this topic, I thought about, we all want to be successful. We, or most of us, at least, whatever that level of success is for us, and that's going to be different for everyone, depending on, what it is that you want out of life, where you want to live, what you want to be doing with your life. Everyone doesn't want to be at the top of the hill. There are some people that do and some people that don't. And I think that's one of the things that you have to think about. And then, decide how you're going to get there. Once you've decided, okay, this is what I want to do, then, we set our goals, we make our plans, and then we take action. There are some things that I don't think we think about as much or that we consider. And so when you are building a business, when you are growing in your everyday life, there are some things that go on that we may or may not be aware of. And a lot of us have what I've been reading and listening about for maybe the last 7 or more months. And it has to do with me and myself inside. What do I think of me? Do I even think of me? Or am I always thinking about other people and how to help them and what I can do to take care of their issues and their problems? Family, friends, associates, and I came up with some things that I just want you to consider, because maybe this is you, maybe it's not. Maybe it's someone that that you can, kind of bring this information to. So before I get deeper into this, let me go on and first of all introduce myself to those that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting. And I am also going to apologize early for going earlier than my normal time, which is 12 noon, Monday through Friday. But I, again, have another training that is going to, that's something that's important to me and my growth in being able to help those people, those prospects, those people that are looking for me, and those people that I want to help, which is basically, so let me go on and, because I'm starting to get off track there. Let me just introduce myself. So my name is Cherie Woodard, and I am a coach, and I am a coach that helps entrepreneurs and business builders to bring a business online, or start a new business online, but to be able to use the power of social media and to be effective and successful. And when I say effective and successful, I know that a lot of us had come online, a lot of people came online and they weren't quite prepared. So they didn't know, certain, things that of how to say things, what to say, when to say it, how to say it, things that you just don't do, because it repels people, it causes them to run from you. And so there are people that don't know how to use social media. They come online and they just do the same thing that they were doing before they came online, which, and I'm not beating down old school methods. They work for some people they don't. I was one of those people that it did not work for, and caused me a lot of stress and a lot of struggles and upsets. And so, for me, I wanted to find a better way, a different way, something that I thought would be more beneficial to me and those that I wanted to help. And, but there are some things, that other people need help with when they come online as well, to be able to learn those things that are, going to attract people to you as well as not, and attract people. Okay, let me try this again. Attract people to you without repelling them. Those people that you want to truly help, you don't want to send them running the other way because of the way that you come to them, which it means to me being ineffective. So that is why I want to help people to be effective and successful, and to be able to, do that in their business as well as their everyday life. So I have a lot of things that I want to do to help others that are like me, that have gone through the struggle and been on the struggle bus and just got tired of, doing that because it wasn't serving them. So here I am online. So that is my little spiel. Um, so when I started thinking about this subject, I've heard it and I've listened and I've, researched, and I've have a lot of trainings that I've been in, and and I'm just going to say some of these things, and they may shock you, they may not, but there are a lot of people that are out there trying to make it, and they have this self-loathing. They don't really feel that they are worthy, or that they're enough, or that, they can't do anything right. But they still have, that they want to start a business. They want to be able to, be their own, leader. They want to be their own, trying to use a word that I'm not supposed to use. So they want to be able to start a business and be able to be at the helm of that business. But there are certain things that we have to do, work on ourselves in order for us to be able to do that and be successful, and not not do things that are going to cause us not to be able to reach that success level, to reach the people that we want to reach. When you have self-loathing and you're not aware of it, it can cause you a lot of issues. Um, when you doubt yourself and you're lacking in self-belief, that can cause problems and issues for you. If you have a mindset that, you don't think about the things that you have done and done successfully, you only see the things maybe that you haven't done successfully, or that you feel like you just can't do, and if you tell yourself you can't, then you can't. If you tell yourself you can, and if you believe in yourself, you can. And if you learn to love you for who you are, you're a special person. We all are. And we all are deserving of love, kindness, caring. And a lot of that needs to come from us ourselves. And we don't do it because we don't think about ourselves. We're so concerned about others and, what we can do to help them. There's just a lot of us out there that are caregivers, but we aren't caregivers for ourselves. And and then we also have to remember that failure does not mean that we will never be able to achieve anything. We fail, and I like to say what I have learned over the years is fail forward. Don't fall down and fall back and stay there. Fail forward, because as we learn and grow, we have to start somewhere, right? And so, and let me know what you think about what I'm saying. Feel free to drop comments, questions, your opinion, whatever. But from my experience, and this even goes back to when I was a nurse so many years ago, and then I became disabled around 2016, and so I haven't been able to really do what it was that I really loved doing, and so I had to find something else. But still, I was a caregiver, and I was caring for others and not so much for myself. And it's just it's something that we have to be aware of. It's something that we have to take hold of. It's something that we need to be aware of and know that failure is a part of success. It's one of those things not for you to beat yourself up about, but to check it out, evaluate it, and see what things you could have and this is something that I got from someone else, and I don't. That's in our that used to be in our organization and still is a part of it, as far as I know. But they talked about a way of evaluating, and so when you look at failure and you just see it as failure, then it's not going to help you move forward, and it's not going to help you to fail forward, because failure is a part of success. It's just a part of it, because we have to learn. We have to start somewhere. We don't know everything when we start, right? Just like babies, they don't know how to sit up, they don't know how to roll over, they don't know how to crawl, but they start to learn. And that is maybe my simplistic way of saying that we have to do the same thing in a certain respect. We have to know that when we fail, every time we fail, we learn and we grow a little bit more. And so then we go from, rolling over to sitting up, and from sitting up to, crawling, and from crawling to walking, and so on. And so just knowing that these things are some of the things that may be in the very back of your mind, maybe in your subconscious, maybe things that you don't even know are there, that are causing you to, sabotage yourself, or causing you to not move forward and, be successful. There are just so many things that can happen. So what I did was I put down 4 things that I think that 4 action steps that you can take. But I wanted you to have this background and be aware that there are sometimes things that we just don't realize. We don't know that there are these things that are happening inside of us. We just don't know. And it's something, it's a hard pill to swallow. When someone says, well, you don't seem to really care about yourself. You're always doing things, busy, busy, busy for other people, and you're not doing anything for yourself. So number 1, you have to learn to get rid of those things that are not serving you, those things that cause you to doubt yourself. And whether that's the people you hang around, or, the books you read, or what you're doing with your life, your mind, how you're putting things in here that can help you to grow and move forward. It's just really important to get rid of those things that are not serving you. Get rid of those things that are not helping you, that are not helping you to be the person that you are supposed to be. And then I have number two, cultivate. And by that I mean, you know, allow yourself to learn to love you. Allow yourself to, get rid of the stuff that's not helping, not serving, but allow yourself to then cultivate and take care of you. Give yourself a hug, give yourself a break. You know, know that you are important and that, we are important, that we matter. And so, in learning to cultivate that and be aware of that, then you can start to fall in love with yourself. And I hope you understand what I mean when I say that. Because if we don't love ourselves, we I don't believe that we can truly, truly love others. We just see something in them that we want, that we feel like we don't have. And what we want, we can cultivate in ourselves. We just have to learn have to have self-awareness. And then I have number three, learn and grow. We have to learn and grow. And when you don't learn and grow, as far as I'm concerned, you're not moving. You're stuck in the mud. And when you're stuck in the mud and you can't move, then you die, because you're just not moving. And you know no, I'm not going to say that because it might cause some people some issues. But anyway, just number three, learn and grow. And remember to keep doing that and keep growing and keep learning. I didn't know anything about the things that I'm talking to you about several years ago. And I still, even though I started to learn about them, everyone else was more important than me. And I have to take control of that. And I have to keep myself in a state of self awareness so that I can take care of me. And number four is take care of us, take care of you. I need to take care of me. You need to take care of you. And by doing that, again, be kind to yourself, be loving to yourself, take time for yourself. If you like to sleep, then take a nap. If you like to walk, then take a walk. If you like to look at TV, then set aside some time for yourself to watch something that you really want to watch. I'm not saying become a couch potato and just sit there, and just, be in the TV constantly. What I'm saying is do these four important steps, consider them, and maybe consider doing them to help you to be the person that you were meant to be. Because that person will draw out those people that are looking for you, that are attracted to you, because you resonate with them, because you end up you're similar in a way that they just can't deny. And so then they want to follow you and they want to learn from you. And then they eventually start to know you and like you and eventually trust you. Um, but it's hard to do that when a person isn't able to truly be who they are. So I'm going to go over those four things again, basically, that I just want you to consider. Get rid of those things that are no longer serving you, those things that haven't served you. Get rid of the self-loathing, the self-doubt, and those things that I mentioned. Number two, cultivate, those things that make you feel good, those things that are important to you. Think about you. Have more self-awareness. Start to grow in that and learn in that, which is number three. Learn and grow. Continue to do that. because that's just going to continue to give you what you need up here. And remembering that being aware of what's happening in your mind, when you say you can't do something, then you can't. If you say you can, you will, and you can. Number 4, take care of you. Take care of yourself. You are important. And it's important for us to be able to say that and do that and believe that, because that way we can help others to be able to do that. And then who knows, they'll be so successful. You'll be successful. And like I said, success for everybody is going to be different. But you will at least have that and be able to move forward with that. So I hope that you will consider these 4 steps, these 4 important things. I hope you will consider some of the other things that I've said during this conversation. And I'm not seeing anything in the chat or in the no questions or comments or anything at this point. I also know it's early. I know that people are still busy doing homeschooling and working from home. And so you can always catch this on the replay and drop in, your information, your comments, your, questions, your opinions, as well as those of you that are at home and you're busy, but you're listening, because you can listen and do maybe whatever it is that you're doing and still be able to take in the information, but you just can't get to the computer to put in whatever it is that you have to say. So I hope that this information was helpful. I hope that it was valuable for you. I hope that it gives you something to really think about and consider how important it is for you to be aware, self-aware, and what you can do for yourself and others when you are aware and you have that mindset that says, I can and I will, and I always will continue to be able to do that, to move forward, to be able to be who you are and love yourself. So that is it for today. It's an awesome Friday. I say enjoy yourself. Just go out there and do your stuff that you need to do for your business, but take some time and do some stuff for yourself. And maybe even if you have a family, maybe you haven't been able to spend some time with them. Maybe, spend time with them. Who knows? I mean, we're having these days that are cool and warm and in between and what have you. Just do something, and do something for you. Do something that's going to make you happy, even if that's a nap, because you work so hard. You deserve it. So take care of yourself. So I'm going to go over some housekeeping things really quick. That is, number 1, keep your notifications on so you know when I'm going live, especially as I'm going through different trainings and continuing to learn and grow myself so that I can continue to help others, those people that are like me out there that are tired of being on the struggle bus and need a way off and need to know that, yeah, you can get off the struggle bus and you can make it. So that is, make sure to keep your notifications on. As well as remember that we are still in this stuff we've been walking through. So follow the CDC guidelines as best you can to keep you, your family, your friends, and others safe. Remember, there are people out there that are isolated, that are in need of a text message, phone call, email, or even, getting them on a Zoom and showing them how fun it can be to just, even though someone can't be there physically, it's nice to be able to see other faces and smiling faces and even having conversations, which are awesome. Excuse me. And then for those of you that pray, please remember to lift us and our world in prayer, as I will be doing as we continue to walk through this stuff with surging of numbers and stuff going on. It's okay, because we will make it to the other side and we will be the better for it. And there's one thing that we can always count on is change and trouble, and what we can do about that is build up around it and just say, you know what, it may look bad now, but we're not going to focus on our circumstances. We're going to focus on what we can do to make things better and how we can make things good for us and others. So I appreciate your time. I'm thankful that you came, and I will be talking to you again on Monday, and hopefully it will be Monday at noon. If not, that's why you'll have your notifications on so you know when I'm going live. And like I said, you can always catch it on the replay. It'll be all good. It's fine. So I'm going to go on and get out of here. Take care and have an awesome, awesome Friday. Finish it strong. Finish your week strong in your businesses and in your life. And we're just going to keep it moving, right? So I'll see you on Monday. Talk soon. Bye now.